Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are touching up 190 Main Street in Pleasantview in The Sims 2. This is in the same district of town as Don Lothario and the Caliente sisters. The houses in this neighborhood are supposed to be kind of like samey condominiums, almost like cookie cutter, but not really. Eventually, I think I want to move Don and the Calientes out and bulldoze this area and make a couple of larger lots with a couple of condo townhouse things on them, which is very easy to do with the Apartment Life pack. I have all of the packs. This is the ultimate collection. I kind of just jumped right into this when I started playing. The next video I recorded, actually I did 2 new build videos after this in a different custom neighborhood. Anyway, those ones you will see that I have a different UI. I'm using the clean UI, but it's like the dark mode version. It's called Starship UI. I will link to it down below in the description. I also have been working on a big Google sheet filled with pictures and stuff on what I use in my game. Like I have a bunch of default replacements for clothing and hair in Create a Sim. I have a bunch of custom content. You don't see it in this video, of course. This is like just the first time I think that I opened up the game. Also, I'm hoping that it looks all right. I know it might look a little fuzzy. Genuinely, I cannot see the UI when it is in 1080p resolution. I have to change my monitor to 1280 by 720 or whatever it is because I can't see it otherwise, so I have to scale it down. I know that the UI is a big issue in the Legacy Edition too. I'm pretty sure, at least for The Sims 1, I've heard that people can like barely see the UI and it doesn't scale properly still, especially when in 1080 resolution. You have to use 720 or 1440 or something. I'm not sure about The Sims 2, but I have seen other people play it on YouTube and on Twitch who do say that they can't really see the UI that well either. And I'm visually impaired, so like imagine me not being able to properly see it compared to like your average person with normal eyesight. So I'm glad that the stuff exists out there in the community, like the dark mode version of the UI, and that generally everything looks fine when in 720. The only issue that I have, and this is unique to me, I think my version of Starship UI, so I have like the 720p version of CAS, like for the Create a Sim interface, like with all the extra columns and stuff and whatever. I need to open the game in 1080 and then open CAS and then switch it to 720 in order for it to properly load up and for the UI to not be blocking the sim fully. And unfortunately, if I make a family and then leave CAS and then go back into CAS, it won't keep the same state that I had it in prior. It will just essentially block the sim again. I've tried several ways to troubleshoot this. I don't know if it's Starship UI. I don't know if it's the way the game is coded or whatever, because I am using a custom UI. All the other UI elements look fine. Everything is fine for the most part. It's just CAS can be a little wonky. And I did download the proper stuff to have it in 720p for the Starship UI. So I don't know. I've even tried using like the ones that are made for 1080 just to see if it would prove to be any more helpful. It is not. Whatever. That's not a huge issue, except it kind of is because like I think I said earlier, I'm populating an empty neighborhood. I got an empty terrain, like a SimCity 4 map off of Tumblr. I did a little search in like the tags or whatever, because the ones that I was finding on Mod The Sims I wasn't a huge fan of, and a lot of them were populated or they had empty houses and empty lots and stuff, and I just didn't want to have something that I needed to edit. Like I want to just build up my own stuff. I know I could have just gotten something that had pre-made lots on it without Sims in them and just bulldozed everything and redone everything, but I like the map that I chose. I will leave that also in the description of this video so you guys can check it out if you are playing The Sims 2 and you're interested in downloading it. Here we are. I was trying to keep it kind of like mid-budget, but it ended up being a lot more than I anticipated. And I know that that's because I used better appliances. What I don't understand is that a lot of the houses in the game, like the empty houses that you can move Sims into from the bin, don't come fully furnished with kitchen and bathroom appliances. Some of them do, but some of them also just have like the kitchen counters and a sink. I don't know why, for the most part, there's not like at least least a fridge and an oven. Because when you buy a house, those are fixtures, like in the house. But anyway, we're done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I might do some more remodeling of Pleasantview. I haven't quite decided yet. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave any comments, feedback, and suggestions down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.